Yeah, more than likely. I need to see the house, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask this, we can take a step.
Hold
So
all
you're
questions
not-
till the end, okay? No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
I got objects here. I can throw
That's
at
right. You're like twice my size. Forget all my references about kung fu. I mean, height and all that stuff. Yeah, out the window.
See the matrix this, buddy.
That's right. Yeah. What was your question, Eric?
So, okay, you give them some money, so you're gonna write them a check or give them cash or whatever, and then you're gonna take that property and look for an investor, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna add that money that you gave them into maybe your fees?
Of course, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. We're going to get into this more in greater detail, but yeah, I'm always being. I never buy any property without knowing that it's already sold and I'm making money in the process.
Okay,
Not a
and-
charity.
All right, and then you're gonna cover that with the property always being sold before you get to it?
Yes, we will.
Okay.
Yep. We're actually, it's in our next module, module 3.
Awesome.
So, rundown pieces of crap. These are good properties, guys.
POCs.
VOCs. So, 3-price script. I haven't shared this with anybody. So this is fresh. Okay, guys? So when I'm talking to somebody, I'm talking to a guy that has they called me up because they got a postcard from me and like, they see my, they see this. And they're going to call me because I offered to buy their house. So what I'm going to do is I always start with, tell me about the condition of the property. I want to know the condition. And why I want to know the condition is because I want them to tell me everything that's wrong about the property first. Before I ask them, okay, what's your asking price? Because what they might have started with, what they end up telling me after they tell me the condition, might have dropped a couple of $1,000s. So that's why I always do that. So what's the condition? What's the asking price? So that's first price conversation. Then I start to build some rapport. What's going on? What's the situation? What are you going to do with all this stuff? Okay, great. Perfect. Then I say, well, what's the least you'd take? Price point number 2. Same conversation. Start going, talking a little bit more. What are your plans with this money? What do you plan to do? Perfect. Great. What do you need to walk away with? 3 price conversations in the same conversation with them. What's so funny?
It's just good. It's good, man.
You're asking the same question 3 times at different points, and I've heard you talk about a story where you actually used this. You didn't explain it exactly like this, but where you got them down to much lower.
Well, and that's 3 steps of dropping the price down is what you're working away.
In the same conversation, I've had guys drop $50,000 in price. You guys want to hear a real example of this?
I bet you're gonna share that one.
I sure. Which one?
The one you City,
No, that's all through text.
oh yeah.
I did that all through text. I mean, I negotiate through text all the time, guys.
Yeah.
And he came down from 275 to almost 50,000. He went to 238 where we ended up at.
Yeah.
So I mean, that was a pretty good deal
Yeah.
on that one. All right, guys, this is a house in Texas. All my houses are in Texas. It's not a real song, is it?
Close.
But George Strait would love it as a parody.
I don't think Weird Al is good.
Yeah, he probably doesn't.
We just teach that very
There, yeah. Is that the guy from the?
He does country parodies from back in the early late 90s, early 2000s.
Oh, does he really?
I think my dad's been in there and we look a lot alike.
Really?
Into that office. Yeah, everybody mixes us up. The gal at the environmental health office asked me if I got a facelift. Swear to God.
Hey Juan, this is Ryan. I was calling about a house that I think you may or may not still have for sale.
Yeah, I have a house for sale.
Yeah, wonderful. I'm looking to buy one. What kind of condition is this particular house in?
It's in pretty good condition. I've been living there for about 15 years. I really just kind of need to get out of it. I just kind of want to get out of here. But I think it's in pretty good condition. It's not too old. And
Okay.
I've been taking care of it.
How's the roof? Any leaks or anything like that? Peeling tiles or anything?
No, nothing like that, man. The roof has been the roof was brand new when I bought it 15 years ago, so it's about 15 years old.
Okay, is it a tile roof or is it a composite roof or?
It's
Wood-
a
shingles?
composite roof.
Composite, okay.
Yeah.
And then how about the HVAC? You know, the heater, air conditioner. How does that work for you?
The central air is pretty good. I updated it actually about 7 years ago or so. Is it too loud, guys?
Yes.
Is it too loud?
For me, I mean, I'm right here. But
All right. So,
Point it up.
Did you replace page 6?
page 6. You guys can follow along. So when I'm going over main things: foundation, roof, plumbing, HVAC, electrical. I want to know those 5 main items. Those are key for me. So let me see if I can. Works pretty well. I'm in Texas, so the heat makes our central air work for its money. So it's in pretty good condition. We take care of it. So that's where we're at. I just updated it about 7 years ago.
7 years ago, okay. What was wrong with it?
Nothing, man. I just figured it was just time for an update. Like I didn't like the way it looked, so I actually changed the way it looked. I got a different layout. I don't know, something.
That's
whatever
cool.
reason.
There you go. Yeah. And then how about the plumbing? You have the new PVC plumbing or pipes? Or
Yeah. We've got the plumbing is pretty good. I've never had any leaks. No, you know what? On second thought, that's a lie. In the master bathroom, there's actually a leak, and it leaks out onto the floor a little bit. It doesn't do it like heavily every day, but you might have to. It's like an area that might have to be cleaned up and mopped up for like once every 2 months or so.
What exactly leaks? Is it the toilet, the shower, the sink?
I'm not sure, but every once in a while, because the toilet is right next to the shower, so it just kind of like there's like little puddles there. And
I mean, you're not showering with the door open, are you?
Puddles. Huh?
I mean, you're not like showering with the door open, are you?
No. I mean, like I could wake up in the morning to go take a shower, and there's like a puddle on the floor.
Oh, okay.
So I'll have to mop that up. I'll have to mop that up and clean it up a little bit. And then the first time I put some caulking right there at the bottom, right? And we were good for a solid 6 months, and then it just started doing it again. But
Okay.
it only happens once every 2 months.
The bottom of the toilet ring around that? Or-
Yeah, and so like the toilet is right next to the bathtub, and in between the space in the toilet and the bathtub, there's always like a little puddle there.
Okay. You may or may not know this. Does your toilet wobble a little bit when you sit on it and get up and down?
No, it doesn't.
No. Okay. Well, what kind of foundation is it? A cement foundation? Is it pier and beam?
It's a
raised
concrete
foundation?
slab. No,
Concrete
it's
slab?
a concrete slab. Yeah.
Okay. How old is the house?
It's about 25 years old.
Okay. Any cracking in the slab anywhere?
Not to my knowledge. No, I don't see any cracks.
Gotcha. If you were to do any kind of improvements or repairs, like, let's say you're going to stay in the house, what would you fix up?
I'd probably update the countertops in the kitchen. I'd give it a nice paint job. Maybe retile the floor. I'd probably get up under that plumbing and find out why it leaks every once in a while.
Yeah.
If I had the money to do that. If I had the money to do that, I'd definitely do that.
How much do you think they would cost to do all that?
I have no idea.
Oh.
I have no idea. There's no way I can know. Like, I have no clue.
Okay. Yeah, I just was curious. Overall, it sounds like a pretty decent house. What are you asking for it?
So we're probably asking about we're asking about $85,000.
Okay. You said you wanted to get out of here. Is the neighborhood kind of bad? What's up?
No, I just want to get out of here because I want to move closer to where my mom lives.
Uh-huh.
She's really sick right now.
Oh, gosh.
she's really sick right now, and we were able to buy this house owner finance, and we were able to make enough payments to pay it off really quickly.
Oh, uh-huh.
So I own it free and clear. So I want to use that money to go move closer to my mom and take care of her. She's been really sick lately, and she needs some help. So
Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that.
yeah.
How far away does she live?
She actually lives a couple towns over. So I'm in San Antonio. She lives in a town called Jordanton. It's a small town just south of San Antonio, and it's about an hour and a half away, and it's just easier to just be closer to her.
No, yeah, for sure.
About an hour away.
Are you the only child? Or do you have other siblings that are kind of there right now helping her out?
I'm the only one who has the capability of helping her out.
Oh, man.
I've got a little sister and an older brother.
Yeah. So she's on her own right now until you can get down there, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it sucks, but I don't mind Jordanton.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, you know, the area, like, how often are you going down there? Are you not able to get down there fast enough because you live an hour and a half away?
Yeah, I can only really get down there maybe once every 2 weeks or so, and her health isn't getting any better, so I'd really just like to be closer to her.
No, I hear you, man. If we're able to strike a deal and make something work here, what's the least that you would take for your house?